Hi, welcome to your weights class. So in this class today, we will be using 5 kilo weights. If you don't have 5 kilo weights, you can just get some cans or some drink bottles. It is more of a strength-based class. So if you can get 5 kilo weights, that would be way more beneficial for you in this class. And also if you'd like to go harder, you can have 7.5 kilo weights or even 10 kilo weights just on the side, and you can swap between all of them. So if it starts to get too heavy, work your way back down, or if it's too light, work your way up. So let's get started. So we're going to start by grabbing onto our weights, and first of all we're going to start with shoulder presses. So bring your feet and knees in line with your hips and bring your arms up. So we're going to have them now so the palms are facing straight ahead and the arms are at 90 degrees. Take a deep breath in. Let's start engaging through the core, and as you exhale, we're just going to press up. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, pressing up. So just warming up through the upper body here, just with our smaller weights. If you're choosing to go harder options or harder weights than 5 kilos, just start with 5 at the moment, and then we will work our way up, don't you worry. I'm sticking with 5s today because I know how challenging this class is going to be. 5 more, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to go into some swings. So bring your feet hip distance, a little bit wider than hip distance, sorry, and then turn your toes outwards. Let's bend through the knees and lower the arms down so they're nice and straight here. We're going to swing up. So we're going to swing the arms all the way up, and then we're going to keep them straight as we lower them back down in that squat position, knees in line with the toes. So we're going into a kettlebell swing, but with dumbbells. Extending up and lowering down. Extending and lowering. Try and keep the arms straight the whole time, controlling the movement on the way down as well as the way up. 4 more. Really squeezing through the buttocks to press up. 3, 2, last 1. Keep the arms straight. Hinge from the hips, lower down, bend through the knees. Let's bring the palms to face in towards each other, going into rows. Rowing, coming back, rowing, coming back. Sliding the elbows past the rib cage. You're looking towards the floor, so you've got your chin tucked in. I'm shaking already. This is just the warm up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together to bring the weights back. 6 to go. 5, spines in neutral. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend, come all the way up. Let's do it all again. So we're going to go back into our shoulder press. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Take a deep breath in. Let's engage the core, and then press up. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Going at your pace. If I'm going too fast for you, you can slow it down, or you can go faster. 5 more. 4, 3, keep the shoulders down and back. 2, and 1. Back into our kettlebell swing. So step the feet out, toes are pointed outwards, lower the arms, bend through the knees, squeeze through the buttocks, take a deep breath in. Exhale, press up. As you press up, the legs extend. Lower down and press. Lower and press. A full body exercise. Lowering and lifting. Keep the core strong the whole time. You've got this. We got 4 more, and 3, 2, last 1. Well done. Good work. Let's go into our rows. Let's bend through the knees here, hinge from the hips, keep the spine in neutral, chin tucked in. Arms are nice and long. Breathe in, breathe out, slide the elbows past the rib cage. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze and come back. Nice straight back here. Try to think about your rib to hip connection so you're not overarching the lower back. As you bring the elbows back, you really squeeze the shoulder blades together. 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Come all the way up. One more round. Bring the feet hip distance apart. Back into your shoulder press. Reset your core and breathe in. Breathe out, press up. Inhale, come back. Exhale, press. So hopefully we've got your heart rate going up a little bit now. So it's a little bit of cardio for you, but strengthening the entire body as well. So it's a great class to do to feel strong, to feel empowered. 3 more. And 2. Last 1. Great. Going into our kettlebell swings. Feet come out nice and wide, toes pointed out, straight arms lowered down, bend, really feeling the engagement through the legs. Breathe in, breathe out, press up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press up. Good work. Strong core the whole time. Really try and lift up nice and high with the arms. You're not going too far back where you're arching through the lower back. 3 more. And 2. Last 1. Good work. Hinge from the hips, lower down, straight back here as you take a breath. Reset your core. Exhale, come back with the arms into our rows. Inhale, extend. Exhale, come back. Oh yeah. The whole body is warmed up now. That didn't take long. Bending through the knees as much as you can. Just making sure your spine feels safe. You're not rounding. This is such a good postural exercise. So we want to have a beautiful posture so that we can create good posture by doing this movement. 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Lower down with the weights and shake it all off. All right, grabbing back onto your weights, we're going to bring our feet nice and wide with our toes pointed out and lower down, grab onto your weights. Now have your palms facing towards you. We're going into some sumo squats, so some nice big wide squats here. You can adjust your feet if you need once you start, but we're gonna lower down breathing in. So we're just gonna lower down, make sure the knees are tracking in line with the toes. Nice big wide squat here as you have a straight back. And then exhale, press back up, squeeze through the buttocks. Try not to hinge too far forward here. So we're just lowering down and squeezing, pressing back up. So the sumo squats really work your inner thighs. You'll feel it through your hamstrings, maybe even through the quads, which are the front of the thighs. So just a little bit different, but still working through your buttocks. Lowering and pressing up, keeping your straight back. Good. 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Press all the way up. Bend, lower the weights down. We're going to go to the floor to a push-up position. So you can either do these on the wall or you can come down. You can do them on your knees. Make sure your spine's in neutral, or up on your toes. We're going to do 8. So lower down and press up. Lower and press. 6 to go. Elbows are pointed outwards, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press all the way up. Come to a standing position. Grab onto your weight. Bicep curls. So we're going to rotate the palms to face away for these ones, so these really hit the biceps. Have a soft bend in the knees, toes are in line with the knees are in line with the hips. Shoulders down and back. Inhale. Let's bring the weights close to the shoulders and extend away. Weights close and extend. Working through the whole body, getting the heart rate up while we do it, which is amazing. Working up a sweat. 5 more. And 4. Squeeze the front of the arms. 3. Really contracting the muscle for 2. And 1, well done. Come out to your wide stance, going straight into our sumo squat. Lowering down, breathing in, breathing out, pressing up. Lower down, breathe in, breathe out, press up. Squeeze the buttocks to press. Nice, keeping the shoulders down the entire time. Think about posture, every repetition being your best repetition. 4 more. 3, 2, really squeeze the buttocks. Last one. Amazing. Lower the weights down, come into your push-up position, either on the wall, down low, on your knees or on your toes. That was nearly a rhyme. Come all the way up, let's go. Hands are a little bit wider than the shoulders. Cores engage, breathe in, let's lower and press up. Lower and press. 6 to go. 5. Stay strong here. 4. Even say to yourself, I am strong. 3. You can do this. 2. And 1. Amazing. Come all the way up, nice and safe. Grab onto your weights. Back to your bicep curls, palms facing out. Knees in line with the hips, toes in line with the hips as well. Let's bring the weights close and extend. Is your spine in neutral? Is your core engaged? Think about your activations as well as your activations through the arms. Squeezing and releasing. Try and control the movement on the way up as well as the way down. 5 more. 4. 3. Really squeezing 2. And 1, well done. Rest all the way down, shake it out. 1 last round. Let's get it done. Going back into our sumo squats, grabbing onto the weights, pressing up, making sure the knees are tracking in line with the toes as you're coming down, your back is straight, and then you're pressing up. You can start by coming down a little bit or a lot, just whatever makes your posture stay in that beautiful position. If you feel that you're rounding, then don't come down too much. Have even weight on the toes and on the heels. You're really lifting the arches of the feet. 3 more. 2. Last 1. Press all the way up. Let's lower down into our push-ups. Coming down onto the floor, our last round. Let's get this done. Reset your core. Let's do it together. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. 6 to go. Rib to hip connection strong. Elbows are pointed outwards. And 3. 2. Last 1. Press up. Come to your bicep curls to finish here. Rotate the palms out. Breathe in. Let's go. Good. Let's go. Breathing. Staying strong. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. Ooh, feel that burn. Last 1. Good work. Take a rest. Lower the weights. Let's shake it out or roll the shoulders, whatever feels good. Now, our last rounds of exercises, we're going to go into some straight leg raises, then we're going to do some tricep extensions, followed by some squats. So we're going to do 3 rounds of it, grabbing onto our weights. Again, if you need to go harder, you can. If you need to go lighter, you can. You can do these without weights. Go at your own pace. So let's go. Grabbing onto your weights, have your feet in line with your hips. Now we're going to hinge from the hips and keep our legs straight. So we don't want to lock the knees. We want to do this properly. We want to have a soft bend in the knees. Shoulders are down. Palms are facing towards the thighs. Now as we lower down, you want to keep that same bend in the knees, lowering down with a straight back. And then pressing back up. I'll do it sideways so you can have a look at how my back is when I lower down. Stay straight and then pressing back up. My knees don't bend too far forward either. So we're lowering and lifting. Keep going. going at your pace here. You might need to slow it down. Sometimes doing a straight leg deadlift, you really need to think about it. You need to think about that straight back. You need to think about your core engagement. You're getting a really good stretch through the hamstrings, through the back of the legs, and then you're strengthening them as well. This is such a good movement to do. I love this exercise. It's one of my favorites. 4 more. 3. Squeeze the buttocks. 2. Try not to hinge too far forward. And 1. Now you're going to really bend through the knees, bring the elbows into the rib cage. So they're at 90 degrees here. And then we're going to hinge forward a tiny bit, going into our tricep extensions. So you're going to extend the arms away behind you and then come back. Extend, nice proud chest, and come back. Keep going with this movement. Keep your back straight. Your elbows come in to the rib cage as much as you can, and then you come back. 4 more. Try not to swing through the body. 3, 2, and 1. Stand up nice and tall, going into a squat. So you can have your hands on your hips here. You can just have your hands down by your side, whatever feels good. Keep the knees and toes in line with the hips. Let's lower down and press up. Lower down and press up. Squeeze the buttocks to press up. Pressing through the heels and the toes, so always lifting the arches of the feet. As you lower down, the knees are in line with the toes, they don't roll in. 5 more. And 4, it's like you're about to sit down on a chair. You're really trying to stick your buttocks out, but keep your back straight. So much to remember. Last one. Good work. Let's bring the palms to face towards the thighs, straight into our deadlift. Lowering down and lifting up. Straight back, straight legs. Lower down and lift up. Lower and lift. Lower, lift, squeeze. 3 more. 2. Last one. Good work. Bend through the elbows. Hinge from the hips. Come forward a little bit with the body. And then we're going to extend away. Come back. Extend. Come back. Extend. Come back. Really reach the arms behind you. Feeling the back of the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Stay open through the chest. 4 more. 3. 2. And 1. Well done. Come all the way up into our squats. Breathe in, lower down, breathe out, press up. Breathe in, lower, breathe out, press up. Remember, knees in line with the toes. You can even try and bring them out a tiny bit as you lower down, and then that'll help you keep them in the correct position to really strengthen through your legs. 4 more. 3. 2. Amazing. Last one. Come all the way up. Last round, palms face towards the thighs. Let's go straight down and press up. Straight down, press up. Squeeze the buttocks as you press up. Really sticking the buttocks out to lower and lift. Lower and lift. 6 more. Let's make this our best. 5. 4. Shoulders down. 3. Core is strong. 2. You've got this. You're doing so good to be staying with this class. All right, last one. Come all the way up. Hinge from the hips. Bend through the elbows. Extend away and come back. Extend, come back. Well done. We're going to finish on a well-deserved stretch soon. As we do, 5 more. Try not to swing the body. 4, control the movement. 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Breathe in. Let's go into a squat. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. We have worked the entire body today. in a nice challenging way. Getting it done, such a good thing to do. Movement is the best medicine. 4 more. And 3, 2, 1. Press all the way up first and then lower the weights down. Well done, everyone. Good work. Let's shrug the shoulders out. Whew, and let's go the other way. I will learn my lesson to turn the aircon on before I do these kind of classes, but this time I didn't, so it feels like a hot studio. I'm doing hot weighted class. Let's bring our feet hip distance apart, hands down by the side, tuck the chin towards the chest, and slowly start curling down 1 vertebrae at a time. Ooh, feeling that release through the back, through the whole back of the body. Arms are nice and straight, they're just dangling down. There's no effort here, but to just hang. You can nod your head from side to side to release even more strain there if you have any. Let's go over to the left and then go over to the right. Deep breath in, come back to the center, slowly start rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time. Feeling your whole body shake. Breathe in, lift the arms up. Reach tall, tall, tall. Bring the hands together and just take it over to one side. Yeah, nice stretch. Forgotten how hard all that was. Deep breath in, come up, center. Exhale to the other side. Good. Deep breath in, come up to the center. Release the hands. We're going to go down 1 more time. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Slowly roll down. And an inhale, scoop through the belly, come up 1 vertebrae at a time. Well done, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today for our weighted workout class. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you